It's the GroupCast podcast, a show about stuff like stupid jokes and Charlie folks and random ass topics with Case and Wes and special guests like Fred and Danny, Kyle, Riley, Lennon's there too. This is their theme song, it's pretty cool. Just don't ask Wes to sing the rest cause he'll forget the words, so sit right down and gather round, but not too close because they were so ugly that everyone died. Podcast.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
You didn't pause long enough.
Sorry. I didn't know how long was pausing.
Hey! Grapefruits and salamanders, everyone. As always, I'm Nick West.
Wait!
Happy Lou Ferrigno's Muscles Day.
I was gonna say happy bear juggling banana peels on a unicycle day, everybody.
My favorite day of the year.
It's mine too.
It never comes too soon.
Never.
Lou Ferrigno's mustache, muscles, whatever you said, was last weekend.
Oh, we missed it.
Yeah.
You know they
Shit.
re-announced him as the voice of the Hulk in the Avengers movie?
Did
Yep. I didn't know he voiced the Hulk the first one.
he? Is he the guy who was always the Hulk?
He was.
Yeah.
He played the live action one?
Yeah, he played the live
The
action.
guy, the one who just throws the bear over the mountain.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like
that's the one.
It's like a fake bear. It's just,
The bear goes over the mountain because the Hulk's going over there. As always, I am Nick West, along with Casey
hey!
and Lennon,
Folks.
Dave.
Wait!
I'm
No.
stereotypical Dave cameo for today's episode.
This is Dave Gillis.
Gilligan's Island.
Everyone's disappointed.
Yeah.
I am. I told him maybe next month. About Shane Gillis.
Next month.
I don't fucking know.
Well, next week is kind of, sort of, almost next month.
Yeah, I won't
Well,
be here.
technically.
I won't be here. You can all be depressed now.
Oh.
Yay!
See, that's where you put in the special effect of like party horns and
Yeah.
balloons. Did you guys happen to see a Game Grumps episode that came out a couple days ago where Aaron talked about one of his favorite YouTube videos, and he said, "There's a link right here. Just click it." And I clicked it, and it was 7 seconds long, and it was this baby sitting on the ground, and the person with the camera has one of those thing that goes out and just goes. And his eyes just
Yeah,
and then he just starts fucking bawling.
Yeah.
It's very fucking funny.
Jeez.
7 seconds.
Okay.
It's good.
Good.
It was good.
Let's
So,
see.
how did everyone enjoy their week off last week?
I didn't know.
You're a fucking technical producer and one of our writers. You didn't know we had off?
I was here. Where were you?
I had off for the weekend.
Wes and I were recording things.
Well, I guess we weren't completely off.
That's true. You guys were recording shit. And
We
I
were out of the
wasn't
studio.
invited. I
I'm
was
sorry.
at home crying into my pillow. That's where the fuck I was.
And this is
Sorry.
the problem. How?
Yeah. Yeah, like it's any different from any other day.
Yeah,
Hal?
it's called Saturday.
Speaking of being out of the studio, don't adjust your computer monitors. But yes, we have flipped around the studio.
Oh yeah, we did. Look at that. I
yeah.
never noticed till now.
Yeah,
Shit.
because there's no door back here.
That was some excellent sarcasm.
Oh, seriously, I don't know.
You didn't realize that you were sitting on the opposite end of the room.
Oh yeah, but I didn't know it was flipped on that motherfucker.
I'm so
Look,
confused.
if you look at the recording device,
I know!
you're on this side.
I know!
Which
but-
is... now I'm confused. But if you look at... We can see the computer from here, and you're on my side, this side.
Good night, everybody.
We
Does it
stop the
flip-
show like
does
5
it-
minutes in every week.
Yeah.
Does it flip back around when it's done?
I don't know.
When this comes out, will you be on the left or the right?
I'll be on this side.
I'll be in the house.
I came over the house.
Ah.
Speaking of studios
Horses.
and being off and flipping around, the weekend of May 17th, we will be off again for more studio renovations, so stick around!
For not that.
Yeah, so stick around for us not doing anything.
No, we're gonna do stuff.
Well, yeah, we're gonna do
It's stuff that no one needs to know about. It's
Just-
studio renovations.
Just none stuff.
Studio renovations.
Full little renovations.
So I think the first thing we should mention, because
first
I
thing we
mentioned
should
it-
mention.
the first thing is that
Head and shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes.
Thank you, Ella Fitzgerald. No, just a few, like an hour ago.
Just a
plus.
Just a few an hour ago.
Just a few hour ago, we were out at a yard sale. And we went to the one Goodwill liking area.
The Goodwill liking area as opposed to the Goodwill hating area.
Yeah.
You want to try that take again, buddy?
No, I'm not going to.
We drive in there and it's like, if you're looking for a Goodwill, we fucking hate them! Get up! We ain't got one!
We got some stuff,
Yes,
but I think I won.
you did.
I won.
I won Goodwill.
Well, first of all, there's like these two bookshelves that are way too close to each other,
Yeah.
and I was sitting like on this little stool
It's
in
like a
between
secret
them.
passage, really.
Yeah, and I was just like, hey guys,
Literally,
welcome to my little corner of the institution.
I'm just standing there like looking at these glasses, and I sense something over to my right. So I stop. I turn. I see Casey in between two bookshelves, staring at me.
Yeah, pretty much like that.
Nice.
And I was pretty much just like, let's see what kind of books we got in here. I'm just like
How the books fall.
just like pushing it, I don't know how to describe it. Just like being derpy, just like, let's see what we got here.
Just
Oh, there's one.
Not
And it
going
fell
on.
over, and I looked at it, and I'm like, oh. The book, just in case you're curious, and I hope you are, it's called Die Buying, a Mall Cop Mystery. First in a new series.
It's
Oh,
a series.
Wait a minute. I didn't read that
God
part.
damn it.
Die Buying. First in a new series.
Tell them when it came out.
2011.
Oh, Jesus.
There could be a second one of these.
Oh, I'm excited. I can't
Allow
wait
me
read
to read you
it. Please
the synopsis.
do.
Yes.
Please
I hope
do.
you're all buckled securely in your seats.
Mine was buckled.
I had to buckle in my penis so it wouldn't go nowhere. Okay, I'm holding on. Let's go out of the station.
Someone just...
Hold on, I don't like roller coasters. I gotta get off. Okay.
Thank you.
That was awesome.
Wes.
Proceed.
Read away.
I hope you're ready.
Oh yeah, I'm ready. Go ahead.
Someone just got a cut rate.
Oh.
It gets worse.
Oh, it gets better.
Mall cop E.J. Ferris is used to tougher beats than the Fern Glen Galleria shopping mall. But when an injury sends her home from military service, she learns to segue her way between vandals and shoplifters.
Whoa. Wait a minute.
Yes, she learns to segue her way between vandals and shoplifters, with the occasional special being murder.
When he first read this, I expected Rob Schneider is a carrot.
Rob Schneider is a mall cop in Fernglen Galleria shopping mall. There's 2 more paragraphs.
Yes.
Oh, I'm glad. I am.
An average day at Fernglen Galleria can get weird pretty quickly, especially when someone decides to liberate the reptiles from the herpetology hut. But after a
You know,
long...
that famous mall attraction.
Yeah, who names a store Herpetology Hut? But after a local developer is found dead in a boutique window, EJ discovers that the most dangerous creature on the loose isn't a reptile at all. It's a cold-blooded killer. When arrogant homicide detective dismisses her as only a mall cop, EJ sets out to solve the case. With her grandpa Atherton, a retired CIA operative.
CAI.
Close enough.
That's
CIA
fucking
operative
retired.
spying on customers, and a night guard named Weasel playing I've Got a Secret, EJ has plenty of leads. But can she piece them together before she finds herself on the killer's list?
I hope not. I really.
One more thing.
Yeah.
the blurb for this one. You know that they always have like some famous person saying just how great the book is.
Uh-huh.
An original heroine, a clever concept. Put this series at the top of your shopping list.
If you're at the Goodwill.
Aww.
I can't.
You know,
Did I hit the trash can?
You hit it and then it rolled behind the couch.
Oh.
That book is
Oh.
proof that there is no hope for man.
It's
I
just
can't
proof-
wait for you to read it and tell us what you think.
I'm gonna read it. It's proof that there's no God.
Casey and I had this discussion like long before we went to Goodwill today.
Yeah, we were at Rutter's eating biscuits.
And
And you had a French fried bake or something.
something, I'll get to that maybe eventually.
Okay.
I've always
It was
wanted to
delicious
do.
to eat.
I've always wanted to do like a radio play drama thing,
That's it.
That's it right
and
there.
depending on how that works out,
Yeah.
like how that reads, that might be the perfect thing for
Well,
us
I
to
read
do.
a little bit of it already. It's very self-aware of how ridiculous the concept is.
Thank God.
So the tone is very lighthearted,
Right.
and there's a lot of jokes in it as like stupidness. So
Sounds
sounds
Great.
heavenly.
just great.
That might get us all the way to the top of YouTube.
Yeah.
Because YouTube is a mountain, and we're gonna climb it like the guy from The Price is Right.
Bump,
Love
bump,
this.
bump, bump.
Here at GroupCast, you're not sponsored Price is Right.
I do.
I do.
You guys sponsor Price is Right?
Oh.
Did you get the memo?
That's what I just said.
We all did.
We don't sponsor.
I mean,
Price
I
is
was
Right.
out of the office last week, but I got the fucking memo.
We have an office. This is
Yeah.
our office.
It's our
Just take your
office.
laptop.
It's our office studio recording
It's got beautiful
Hang
wood
out.
paneling.
drunk tank
We got some beautiful wood paneling over here.
and some more over there, and not so much beautiful wood paneling behind me, but it's wood paneling nonetheless.
I can see the road from here.
There it is.
I was gonna say because there's a window, but the window was
No.
covered up.
No, it's because of the holes in the wall
There's holes in the walls.
at the bottom of the sea. Thank you.
There's a hole in the bottom of my pants. They're called pant legs.
Oh!
Yeah.
Ah!
I just find it funny that I don't think I mentioned this to you guys, but my cousin's husband.
Your cousin?
Yeah. I don't like saying that.
Didn't I say that too?
No.
Keith Paradise said it.
I know, but I swear I've heard that before, and I made the husband
I
joke.
don't know.
Anyway, he knows Max Racy.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
Because I was telling them, I went to their house a couple weeks ago, and I was saying, yeah, I do comedy now, or attempt comedy now. And one of them's like, yeah, you go to 2nd Street or something? I'm like, no. Oh! And he just like busts up laughing. He's like, Max Racy is not a good guy.
He's aware. That's good.
Yeah.
I hear he's going back to jail.
That's the last thing you want to hear.
When did he ever leave? Please.
No, back to the institution.
Oh my god.
See you guys in 2016.
He's a cool guy. Sorta.
He's a cool guy when he's not being hauled off to jail.
I was gonna say when he's not a giant dick, honestly. Yeah. That's a guy who has no control over
You'd rather him be a
his
giant
life.
vagina. Possibly
with dreadlocks.
Possibly a vagina with dreadlocks.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God, not Max Racy. We're done talking about him now.
Yeah.
Wes Williams' joke about Mr.
Mr. Peanut, dude, that guy is getting to be one of the best people there. I want him here. I
Yeah.
want to have him here.
We almost asked him, but he went off and did something else.
Yeah, whatever.
He's just looking at himself in the mirror, pulling on the top hat like, I am Mr. Peanut.
I feel like I could set everything up, have Wes here,
Yeah.
and we could just leave. Like, I press record and
I think it
everything,
just talk.
and we leave, and he could just do whatever he wants for an hour and a half.
Doodle-a-doodle-a-doo.
Yeah.
Come on.
He can do whatever he wants for an hour and a half. and we come back, and not only does we have an hour and a half of new material,
Just we.
but
So
he
does
has
he, yeah.
he has like 6 hours of new material.
Because he wrote like 10. He ended up getting like 10 minutes of new stuff, and we were just hanging out at the bar with him that one time.
Yeah. Because Steve was just like, dude, this is good shit. Let's write it down.
Yeah.
He starts writing it down, and then he's like, he just like slides it over to Wes. He's like, I've been writing down everything you've been saying. This is like good 10 or 15 minutes worth of new material. Just do it.
It was funny as
It
hell.
was.
Too. Oh my god. My favorite thing about the Mr. Peanut joke is
Yeah.
that the guy wears a monocle and a top hat. He understands the concept of clothing,
Yeah.
and he chooses not to participate.
My favorite part of that was, like, how do you think he turned out that way? It's just like him and his brother walking down the street, and all of a sudden this kid picks up his brother, puts it in his mouth, and he's got allergies. He just starts going, Billy, no! Oh, never again! He just turns into like Walter White. I'm the one who knocks.
It was brilliant.
Yeah.
And it came out of nowhere. Not that he came out of nowhere, but I didn't expect him to just like suddenly kick ass when he was talking about, I think it's going to be okay tonight.
Yeah, because it really was just like,
He easily just won the open mic.
Of course he did.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, the thing that I did
yeah.
when I got up on stage,
That was pretty funny.
that was, oh, you don't want to admit it? You're just,
But no, that was pretty funny. Go on.
Oh,
Alright, you suck dick.
I
Alright,
wish
let's move on.
I could have thought of something like that.
I'm just saying.
The fuck is going
I
on?
don't know. I got up on stage, and this guy, I'm not going to say who he was, but we all know who he was.
I don't know who he was.
He was sitting in the front.
He's a dumb cunt.
I'd say so. He was really, really drunk. And I was second to last.
The usual.
Yeah, the usual.
Yeah.
He was making comments to everybody all night. I was second to last. I got up on stage. I said like something stupid. And then I walked down, I got off stage, and I sat in the chair in front of him. And I'm like, all right, listen. You've been saying stuff to people all night. I don't want a word while I'm up there telling jokes. So I want you to get it all out while you still can. So here, just say what you want. And he starts to say something, and I go, all right, that's good.
And he was basically like, well, alright, we'll see.
That was,
It was perfect.
The
Yeah, it really was
the other
perfect.
thing that was pretty funny was when Rob Stoner got up after me. he was like, Lennon, I need to ask you a question. And he starts doing that thing.
Oh, yeah.
He turns to somebody else, and he goes up to me and he's like, Casey, I need to ask you a question. So I'm like, getting right up in his grill, like, what's going on?
He was about this far from
It's like, what's
Rob
going on?
Stoner.
I can see every hair in his terrible facial hair.
I would not want to be like 10 feet from Rob Stoner.
Yeah.
I would want to be like on opposite ends of the country
With
from Rob Stoner.
his kid-sized cowboy boots on.
Yeah. Let me tell you a little story here.
All right.
So I work at this hotel now.
Do you? I thought you worked at Staples. I don't know why.
Oh yeah.
Those two are about the same.
Yeah, Riley asked me where you worked. I'm like, I think he works at Staples. I don't know. I'll find out tomorrow.
Well, you were close. So I work at this hotel now, and I meet some interesting people at that
I
hotel
bet you do.
already. I met the dude who used to make Shaq's shoes.
Holy shit.
See, I'm in the same boat, except all the people that I meet are college people,
Right.
and that's almost as interesting.
Really?
Just about, yeah.
That surprises
Like
me.
America Man? Did I tell you about America Man?
Oh.
How have I never told anyone about America Man?
I don't
It was one
know.
of the best things that ever happened to me.
Hmm.
Go ahead with what you were saying.
Well, the point of my statement, I've already forgotten. What were we talking about?
Shaq
Shaq
shoes.
Before that, I already got to that guy.
I work at a hotel.
I work at a hotel.
Not Staples.
No, it's
Max
before that.
Racy.
No, too far.
Talking about his cowboy boots.
As always, I am Big
Oh,
Wes.
good. Okay, so we
Reel
had
it back in.
we had all these marathon runners
Okay.
coming through, and I decided I'll just make a couple jokes, while we'll do it. And the one thing I said was, man, as soon as I started saying it, I realized what I was doing, but it was too late to stop it. Where I said, yeah, I couldn't really exercise that much. People are always talking about crunches and push-ups.
Oh,
So I got a
God.
bunch of crunch bars and push-up pops. So
you
that's it.
became Mike Valek.
I quoted Mike Valek.
Oh.
Oh, man. How'd it go over, though?
They love it. They fucking love it every single time.
Oh, man. I thought you were going to go with the race joke. But then again,
no, I'm not doing that
Yeah.
one. That one's all right. Yeah, I'm not one to hate certain races, but 25K is too long.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's not going to be at work.
It is funny though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For a bunch of marathon runners, that'd be pretty funny.
maybe.
Then they might get fenced in.
They might get offended.
They might get fenced in.
Don't fence me. Anyway, just to bring up one last thing about work, and then I'll shut up about it.
As he holds a micro SD card, like.
I found, that's what I'm actually talking about. I
Okay.
found it on the ground today, and it amazes me that this is 16 gigs.
Holy shit! Is that what they've done now?
Yeah.
16. Wow.
For those of you playing the non-visual home game, it's like a thumbnail size. Like my thumb, my thumb is protected from dirt and shit.
I should put that in my phone and see what's in it.
Okay,
Do it.
Okay.
Do it right now.
there it is.
I don't want.
Don't breathe in too deeply. You might swallow it.
Just do it.
It's pretty damn
Okay.
tiny.
All right, I'll put that there and we'll do that later.
Okay. Yeah, it
So-
amazed me.
So, America Man.
America Man.
Yes, please.
It was about 10 minutes to close at the place I work at, in which I make sandwiches for people.
Sandwiches.
Sandwiches for
Savages.
for minimum wage.
What was that?
I got excited.
Please don't do that again.
It's working. About 10 minutes to close.
Yes.
This guy and a whole bunch of other people just gallivant right in.
As they do.
As they do. This guy was really drunk, even more drunk than the aforementioned guy who was making comments at the comedy show.
Yeah.
This guy was way out there. He was zooming.
I'm going so fast! Are you even moving it on? I'm going so fast!
This
Get
guy,
out of the way!
this guy has a massive beard, able to make the Duck Dynasty guys jealous. He's
He's like to the floor.
He looked like he never washed his hair once in his life. He's got this American flag bandana wrapped around his head.
Sweet Jesus.
He's got the longest face I've ever seen.
Are you sure that wasn't Willie Robertson?
Sure.
Because it sounds like Willie Robertson.
He's got.
The Duck Dynasty guy.
Okay.
I don't know.
He's got the American flag bandana and a big ass beard and a long face.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
He's got a white T-shirt that's not white. If you know what I'm saying.
Okay.
Tit dirt.
Dirt.
And he's wearing a tracksuit.
Those things
The
go together.
tracksuit is open, so you can see that he's got the T-shirt on. And he walks in, he goes, "Whoa!"
Wow.
He's running all over the store. The first thing he picks up is like a gallon of tea. He's running around the store with that. Nobody's saying anything because we're all tired and we just want to close. So we're just like, just let the guy do what he wants. He's running around. All of his friends are like, "You need to stop. You need to come back here." Like it's like they followed him in. Like he's like, "Oh, we're going to college campus and buy some tea." And they're just like, "Look, we're." And he's just like, "Let's go! Yeah!" And he just like shoots off in a rainbow of freedom. And he just starts running. And he's running all over the store. And he buys the shit and he leaves. He just disappears. And we never saw him again.
I think you got punked.
The only reason why I'm not reacting in a humorous manner is because I feel like I believe.
That's you.
Yeah, I feel like I believe you've met my future doppelganger.
Yeah, some say he's still out there running.
And
Freedom.
running.
Others say he was born without eyes and he just fills his eye sockets with grapes.
Did I ever tell you guys about Bacon Man?
No.
First we have America Man, now we have Bacon Man.
He was a quote-unquote comedian on the Shippensburg University campus.
Oh,
I did
no.
a talent show once, and he was the guy who made it through just so people would be fucking going, really?
Kind of like Heath.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Heath to America's Got Talent is Bacon Man to this fucking thing.
Oh.
He had a costume with bacon actual bacon attached to it.
I think you might have told me about this.
And his set, there's another quote, his set was to talk about the story of how he got his powers while pulling bacon out of his pocket that's been in there for God knows how long and just eat it while he talks. That was his act.
Tell me.
It was hilarious,
Where
actually.
you going?
I just wanted to
I actually found
I
it
just
to be
wanted to
pretty
fall.
funny.
It's a boy pushing.
Oh, it's too slow.
Oh.
Ha!
So, Wes, speaking of comedy, so,
I've decided to pursue a hobby in stand-up comedy.
nice.
Are you
The
gonna fall-
disease is spreading.
Yeah.
You're next, Dave. You're next.
I don't know if I'm prepared for this.
I only did it because people said I would be good at it if I tried.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's yeah.
I'm doing it because I had a lot of free time at work one day.
Not doing anything because you don't
Yeah.
do anything at
Exactly.
that job.
Everything except work.
Yeah.
Except for that one guy because he's a fuck.
And in about an hour, I came up with my whole 5-minute set.
Nice.
It might be 3 minutes. I don't.
All right,
I feel
yeah.
like I may not need the whole 5 minutes.
Okay.
And
And that's perfectly
that
fine.
was about a week and a half ago, maybe.
All right.
And I've tweaked it to, I believe, what is now perfection.
Nice, nice.
It's worth a try.
Yeah. And I have deliberated with Riley and Casey and Kyle, and a little bit with you, not as much as with you. With you, you see the reason why. No, we've decided, or at least Kyle decided that, like how everyone walks up on stage and like immediately starts like fiddling with the mic, like
Yeah.
pulling it up or like taking the mic off
Yeah.
the stand and everything. I should just drop it to the floor and not touch it because I don't think I need a mic
And just start yelling.
and just start yelling. Just be like, just walk up, like.
People who are in the bathroom
Yeah.
are like, what is that noise?
Just be like, all right, now give it up for Wesley Lyon. Like, yeah, and I walk up. All right, hi everyone. My name's Big
and
Wes.
just yell it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, honestly, it could work.
Good work.
You might even be able to make it better by strutting out into the audience and just walking around while you do your set.
Because there's really no rules.
Yeah.
If I could get off the stage and talk
Yeah.
to a guy while
For-
sitting down.
Or-
for the next month,
Or
there's
American
no rules.
can
Yeah,
American
pretty much.
throw the mic down and just
Oh
run
man,
around and
Keith
fist bump
Paradise
people.
is going to be the host now.
Yeah, in a
That's-
month he's going to
I'm
host.
excited for that.
That is going to be fun. We got to have him on after he starts hosting, just so he can tell us all the tales. Surya is going to my show at the Thought Lot this Tuesday.
All right.
Yeah.
By the way, for those listening the day this comes out, this is the music comedy show at the Thought Lot on Tuesday at 8. And for those of you who are watching the video that comes out a week later, why the fuck weren't you at my show? So, Surya won't be there.
Oh man.
Oh no, he'll be at my show. He won't be at the mic.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, you're on the mic, aren't you?
Well, not now.
Okay,
I
so
will.
Next week.
you know who is hosting the mic on Tuesday?
Keith.
It's Mike O'Donnell and Manny Santiago.
Oh yeah, I
Oh
remember
my
that. I remember you
God.
talking about that.
I think that's awesome.
Because they fake hate each other. Or
Yeah.
maybe they real hate each other. It's hard to say.
I really don't
It's-
know between them.
I feel like their relationship is like Riley and I's relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like-
you're right.
Like everyone thinks they hate each other, but they live together and like they're like
They're just like,
married. I don't know. I don't want to say
Buckled in.
yeah.
man, I
Something.
don't know what I want to do then. If I'm going to go to open mic or if I'm going to go to Thought
I
Line.
know.
Thought Line.
Well, I want to do my set for Steve because the joke about my uncle is really for him because I know he'll enjoy it a lot.
God, that's
But-
so funny. They're gonna love that.
I tweaked the one joke. For those of you that don't know who my uncle is, let me paint you a picture of who he is. He always seems to have a 7 and 7 on hand, and in his world that equates to 13. And I've never seemed to be able to figure that out. I mean, I graduated from probably one of the stupidest schools in Pennsylvania, and even I know 7 and 7 is 4,600. I mean, that's simple 12th grade math.
You should say like 15 or something. I think that's too. It's too ridiculous a number.
Okay.
I think you want to be
7 and 7 is
Not
46.
at
That's almost close.
It should be 1717.
Okay. 7 and 7 is 17.
Oh no, it's 77. I'm sorry,
Okay.
I'm thinking 17.
There you go.
Hey, that's
how
proof that
that's
he also went to
77.
Picklerville.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah. The joke on that is going quite well, by the way.
Yeah.
I've added a new tagline to the end of it, which I don't remember if I did Tuesday or not, about how all the cheerleaders in the high school are
all
sluts. They'll
sluts.
chant, "Give me a D!" And we'll go, "You've had enough of those. You're cut off a D. You don't even spell Bigger. What the fuck are you spelling? You don't even. There's not even a D in it."
Djibouti. That has a D in it.
But
That's how I ruined that game where it's like, I can guess, I can read your mind. First, think of a country that starts with D. Djibouti! Fuck.
I love that. It's awesome.
But I'm gonna start my set like I'm gonna be introduced and immediately walk up on stage and tell a really stupid joke, just to like get it out of the way. It's my LSD joke, and then I'm gonna go into introducing myself and then the whole thing about my uncle, and then how my aunt thinks I'm a terrorist, and the whole that small racist bit that
Yeah.
I believe will go over far better than anything Valak has ever said ever
You're probably right.
on or off stage.
Because it's like we've said before, if you're racist, as long as it's funny and everybody's okay with it,
Doesn't
you're
matter.
fine. It doesn't matter.
Yep.
Yeah, and then that goes
Anything that's funny enough doesn't matter
Yeah.
on on that scale.
And then that goes into, so a few years ago I had a gay moment with one of my best friends,
Oh yeah.
and,
I like the way that joke goes. I think it's pretty funny.
I thought of it as a closer. It works better if it would actually set up this way.
All right.
But does anyone know what a retarded rooster says? Anything that Valak says when he's wearing that dumbass hat. And it'd be funnier if he would wear that hat,
Yeah.
but either way, like I don't expect it, but I kind of would love just like a little bit of a pop from Keith from that joke. Just like, oh, you guys got jokes on Valak.
That's what I tried doing. I didn't get
And it
it.
didn't work?
No, it didn't work.
Oh, that's right. It didn't. Yeah, I remember
It's because
that.
like nobody was there.
Yeah, well, that's how it fucking goes.
Yeah. Oh well.
That's how it is.
But I'm excited. I didn't think I'd be this ready, but like I said, I've had a lot of free time at work and a lot of alone time just driving, so I just like sit there and
That's what I do when I'm at work.
I go over my
I
set.
just stand around and make sandwiches.
Yeah, you're just telling jokes to the chicken.
Yeah, pretty much. I forgot to tell you guys about. I think you were there for that. Maybe you.
Okay.
The chicken states of America.
Mhm.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah, I started taking pictures of pieces of chicken fillets.
Yeah.
That look like states.
Yeah.
This sounds like a crazy old man hobby.
Because it is.
Oh, okay.
It all started when I found one that looked like Massachusetts.
And everybody knows that's the hard one. So you're
I
pretty
feel
much
like
the collection's
what
almost
I
complete.
just said would be something you'd see in like an Ohio newspaper.
Yeah.
Local man finds Massachusetts and chicken. It all started when I was making sandwiches at the local restaurant. Then suddenly I found
West.
what appeared to be the shape of Massachusetts and a piece of chicken. I looked at it from one way, then I looked at it the other way, and I confirmed that, in fact, it was shaped like Massachusetts. This man has decided to embark on a 50-year journey in which he discovers every piece of chicken on the earth in order to find the 50 states of America.
I'm 102.
This is Tom Thompson reporting live from Buckfoot Fuck Nowhere.
Buckfoot.
Buckfoot Nowhere in Ohio. Thanks for watching.
I'm the news.
Thanks, Tom. And that was the news. I'm Lou Spouse.
Lou's spouse.
Yeah. I feel like if you did like hand toss pizza, like you're in the back, you're like hoop doo 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 hoop doo doo doo, Val likes the fucking dick, and just like fucking telling jokes to the pizza while it's in the air.
One time I broke a pizza.
Just fucking I can't even. So my aunt thinks I'm a terrorist because I grew a beard.
Yeah.
He just starts like pulling dough out of his non-stick. Like out of his head, like
Just keeps pulling it.
I don't know what's going on.
But yeah,
This is an uncomfortable feeling. It's in my pants.
because you're pulling it out of your arm.
Yeah. It is my arm.
What is my
I'm a very fat man.
Hey, where's it going? But no, I broke a pizza once.
How do you break a pizza?
Well, we don't hand toss them. They come in shells that are in bags. You have to get out the bags, put them on a plate, and then leave them for later, for when you actually make the pizza. But they're frozen solid, and I dropped one.
I'm gonna come back for
shattered.
you later. You stay right there. Don't move. I'm gonna come back for
I
you
dropped
later.
one and it just shattered all over the place,
Wow.
like it was a plate.
Interesting.
Oh, I broke that one.
Well,
Get out the crazy glue.
well, no. Think of it this way.
We're crazy to use it on a pizza.
I don't know why I'm talking like this, but it's really weird. I don't like it at all. Just think of it this way. At least you don't have to cut it later. You can just like kind of put it all together so it looks like it's all
Now
together.
they're like
Genius!
And then-
like those pizza rolls.
Yeah.
That too.
Just extremely
Oh, it's great
inspirational.
pizza rolls! Wow!
That was like a woo coming out of an egg.
Thanks,
It's the
Ric
miracle
Flair.
of life.
Thank you, Ric Flair. Woo! Woo! And I just love how you were just like,
I was molting, and I finally got it off.
do you remember that from? It was an episode from quite a long time ago. I thought it was you were referencing something, but I guess not, because you were just like, "I make pizza rolls." Da, 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 da.
I don't remember this at all.
That was the one where it was you, Kyle, and Riley outside. I think Fred was there also.
Oh, with Danny. It
Yeah.
was me, Danny, and Riley, and then Fred and Tristan came along later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make pizza rolls.
I don't
Da,
remember
da,
that.
da, 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 da.
I don't remember that at all.
I thought that was from something. That's why I said it.
That is hilarious.
So,
So, I want to mention something.
all right, you go ahead and stop talking like that because I talk like that. And it makes me
We haven't given
concerned.
Dave a moment to say
Black hole.
anything.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Dave, you're here.
Hey. Yay.
Dave, eucalyptus leaf, everybody.
All right, I'll pass for
That
for
was your
minutes.
Dave cameo. Good night, everybody.
Yeah, you pretty much are a cameo. We're just like,
I'm here witnessing the madness.
We are all over the gap.
I do have a story.
What giraffe?
go for it.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
I'll get to mine then.
Anyways, so my luck for the past month and a half, 2 is going completely down the shitter. Literally, within a span of this is 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Car fucks on me.
The car fucked on top of you?
That's a
Yes.
bad week.
I'm surprised you are still here.
I have tire marks.
Holy shit.
I think you might have a transformer.
Yes. Yes,
Congratulations
and it's
to
not
the
and it's not the normal kind. It's a Michael Bay transformer.
Oh,
So
Oh.
it's an extremely racist one.
Oh,
Yeah,
doesn't 5K is too much?
Does it have buck teeth? Alright.
Don't judge me. Fuck you.
I can't judge you because I'm exactly the same.
For all of it.
Stay that way.
But literally, in a span of 3 weeks, my car is taking a shit on me. My
It's fucked on you.
Hey,
It's shat on you.
Wes, let him tell a story. I'm trying to control you. Just stay down.
Wes, write these down, and then when he's done, we'll recap.
Okay. Sorry.
my car, my fucking. God damn it!
I'm sorry. I just can't. I love you.
I love you too. It's bugging me.
I want it to be known that I love this podcast.
Car.
Car.
Did
My
some-
tax return was supposed to be like $1,200. I got I got a letter in the mail saying it's now $400. That happened. And then, on top of that, I got, I was trying to use my card one day and it wouldn't work. So I was just like, oh, I'm going to go to the bank tomorrow and figure it out. I get a call. Apparently, some guy from
Buckfuck, Ohio.
Not even Buckfuck, Ohio. some country that I can't pronounce.
Oh, the ones that changed changed names like 5
It
times.
may have been Djibouti. I have no idea. The guy, when he said it,
Djibouti.
I was just like, is that a joke?
Moldova.
It was
That's what Steve's going to do.
Steve!
That's what Steve's going to do. He's going to go kill a motherfucker that fucked with Dave.
Hey, don't try
In the Peace Corps where they don't kill nobody.
Yeah. Oh, he'll kill somebody.
Himself.
Probably. Oh, well, yeah, maybe.
He's going to assassinate himself.
But apparently he tried to buy a plane ticket out of the country or whatever the fuck it was. I have no idea. But
Kazakhstan.
maybe. I have no idea. Like, literally, I could not understand what the guy was
Bosnia
saying.
and Herzegovina.
It was a bunch of
Excuse me,
bunch
sir.
of vowels.
Did you make a purchase in the
That-
other day?
It was literally that. So
Oh,
I
God
have,
bless
Why, yes, I did.
but I was telling this to all my friends, and we all decided that we're going to turn my life into a soap opera, and it's going to be called Daves of Our Lives.
Oh, that's the best.
I love it.
Congratulations.
I can play the organ.
Exactly. Like, and for some reason though, we were talking about it, and then all of a sudden I go dun dun, like Law and Order.
Law and Order.
Law and Order for some reason, and so literally now somebody's going to walk in and is like, Dave, dun dun. What?
But who would need to follow you at all times?
Can I borrow $1? Dun dun.
I'm afraid that I lost all my money going to.
Well,
Daves of Our Lives on NBC 2015. Look out for it.
Daves of Our Lives coming on ABC 123 Triangle 46.
it's my favorite channel.
I like Circle Rectangle 9.
Well.
But hey, to each his own. Don't know why I keep talking like that.
It's a black hole, man. As soon as you start, it
Oh
just
God!
Oh,
It's not gradual.
Kyle, come back!
It's not gradual. It's not like incline or anything. It's like I just walked right the fuck in the hole. Like
We've lost our structure.
Walk back!
We've lost our structure. Kyle, come back!
yeah. It's structured.
We did a little bit.
This is a rectangle.
I missed that episode.
I missed every episode.
Did you?
Uh,
Okay, so have we all seen the YouTube video, the JonTron about JonTron YouTube video, the American Wood? Yeah,
Yes.
No.
It's just a bird sitting.
it's a bird that it chirps, but somebody audio dubbed it, so instead of chirping, it goes. Yeah. It's funny as hell. Markiplier loves the fuck out of that video.
Like your best friend now.
Yeah. So I showed that video to our good buddy Erica, and now going is just totally her thing. And we were
Great, another thing I want to shoot myself over.
Oh, you
Another
will.
thing for her to spew out about every 5 seconds.
Yeah, exactly. But we were coming back from a comedy show last night, and we decided that instead of just singing the iPod, we were going to randomly insert over certain lyrics, and turns out it's a really fucking fun game. I think my favorite one is Little Lion Man, but it was not your but mine, and it was your on the line. I really effed it up this time.
I never heard that song.
It's so fucking good. I also like Ain't No Rest for the Wicked. There ain't no
Okay.
for the wicked. Money don't grow on trees. I got to pay. I have to feed. And ain't nothing in this world for free. You know, I can't down. I can't But I wish I could. No, there ain't no for the wicked until we close our eyes for good.
It's just like my face shows up every single time.
But it's a fun, little game to play.
Nope, I'm done. I'm done. I'm so done. I'm done for good. I'm done with life forever. Don't fucking point it out because I'm just gonna freak out about it more. I'm so done.
So speaking of songs, I discovered something amazing the other day.
Sounds amazing.
This is good. When you slow down the song "Banana Phone" by Raffi, it sounds like Satan is singing smooth jazz. Let's take a listen.
Oh, good.
That's not the right thing.
That's the actual.
That's the actual thing. Now that we've gotten that out of the way.
In case the folks at home didn't know what Banana Phone was.
Right, yeah.
That's what it is.
We're now aware.
Yeah. You guys can move on to something else.
Oh, okay.
Well, speaking of slowed down songs, I'm gonna include a link in the thing for this. I found on Facebook the other day. I forget who had posted it, but I saved the link. Fortunately.
Oh yeah.
Someone decided to take the record of Dolly Parton's Jolene and slow it down to 33 RPM.
Oh my god.
And it's the badass sounding thing ever. Like, it sounds nothing... Obviously, it sounds nothing like Dolly Parton.
Hey, did you notice I sound like Butters?
Yeah. But it's like really deep and soulful and sounds like jazzy, and it's awesome as shit.
Sounds very interesting.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Links in things underneath of something!
Okay, here's the thing.
I love it already. Jesus Christ!
When we were going on our adventure last week, we were listening to this as we were driving. And there was a point where he was saying ring, 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 ring. I heard rape, 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 rape.
Let's listen. Hold on.
Now play the best part.
The best part is at the very end. It sounds like Bill Cosby.
Oh, great.
Jeez.
I hope you're ready for this.
I don't think I can.
One more time for the presses.
Would you?
Oh,
Wow.
It's beautiful.
I love it so much.
It's
I'm going to put that on my iPod, I think.
It's so good. The middle part where it's like the solo, it sounds so jazzy and amazing, and then all of a sudden you just hear.
I saw that you posted about that.
Yeah.
And I figured, I'll probably just never get around to that. I am so glad that it came around
Yeah.
on its own.
Because everybody was like,
incredible.
nobody did it. Everybody was just like,
Oh, cool.
okay. I wanted to actually post it, but it wouldn't let me.
Oh,
I'll make a video of it and then post it
Would
or
you?
something. I think I might do
you
that.
should animate it.
Bill Cosby casually strolling through a door.
Yeah, exactly.
Warning!
Holding pops.
I started singing random things as Charlie recently. It's really interesting.
Oh, just now?
Yeah, it's taking you this long.
yeah.
I've been doing it for months.
Wind Beneath My Wings.
Oh,
Have you
God.
tried that one?
That you will find out and you're my hero.
It's something.
Cool.
I love it.
I made a new friend the other week. She
As we all know, all of Wes's friends are his best friends.
yes.
Oh yeah. Every
Eventually,
single one.
all of my friends become best friends because I don't know how to play favorites,
I
and I don't really want to.
I don't know how to play favorites.
And but she works for Life Smoke, and
Okay.
the vaporizer people,
Oh, okay.
and she works.
Vaporizers, and they make.
She works at the Hanover Mall in Capital City, and I met her at Hanover, and then I saw her at Capital City. I met her on last Wednesday at Hanover, and then I saw her at Capital City last Saturday, and I saw her Wednesday at Hanover. And Riley was with me on Wednesday, and we were talking to her, and she said something about how she loves pineapples, so we were going out.
Yeah.
So we each ended up buying her a pineapple, and we were walking through the mall half an hour before the mall closes, each with a pineapple, and everyone's like, "What's with the pineapples, guys?" It's like, "Don't worry about it. It's easier for me to explain why my hat says fish than it is to explain why I have a pineapple. Why does your hat say fish? Why don't you go outside and play hide and go fuck yourself? See how that works out."
Okay.
But she was with a customer for like a while, and I'm just like, I'm tired of waiting, so I walked up behind her, and she didn't even know I was there. I just put mine in her chair, and Riley put his in her chair.
She sat on it.
Walked away, and she turned around, and she goes, "Oh my god, oh my god, you guys!" And she starts freaking out.
She dropped an octave when she saw you.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, you!
Oh my god!
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. But after only being friends for a week and seeing her for the third time, we are now Facebook friends. And
Whoa, it's official!
Wow. Now you're moving in next.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's yeah. And Riley's all on board. She lives in Dillsburg, like essentially across 15 from where Riley and I are intending on living. So, and we told her, she's like, "Oh my god, you guys should totally move there now. We can all hang out all the time."
That sounds like a sitcom.
It does.
Probably was.
Across from 15.
Across from 15.
Or across 15 or some shit.
Across
Daves
the
of
way.
our lives.
9 o'clock after Days of Our Lives.
We got our
Let's just
title.
get a TV channel.
Yeah, we might as well.
We'll figure it out as we go.
Yeah.
Open access.
We'll just hack a.
Yeah.
We'll just buy a really big satellite. That's how that works, right?
Maybe.
Something.
They did it in Family Guy.
Yeah.
Apache Chief, put the satellite on the roof.
Well, it could possibly.
Yeah, that's right.
Apache Chief, he made Chuck. Am I done now?
Well, that was the highlight of my day. Guess I'll go gamble. That's so bad.
It is, but it's almost true.
Almost.
So the other day at work,
They took your gym.
I thought that was almost Dr. Teeth, or Dr. Teeth.
Dr. T.
Oh, you know what? Yeah. That was pretty
The
close.
Muppets. The
Oh,
guy with
yeah.
the big teeth.
Yeah.
His name is Dr. Teeth.
I didn't know that.
Ooh, Dr. Teeth.
I didn't know that.
He took his first ever gold album, melted it down, and glued it to his tooth. That's why he has a gold tooth.
Like Hilbert totally was worth it.
God,
All right,
drugs are bad, kids.
They're all right.
Oh, well, thank you.
A ringing endorsement. Drugs are all right.
The more you know. Okay, so
The
the other day at work. Remember a long time ago when I was talking about the thing in study hall where I just like
Oh, where you stared
where I
for
just
however fucking long?
stared for like 15 minutes without meaning to?
Uh-huh.
I was telling one of my supervisors about that, and she's like, "I'm gonna time you. You need to stay still for 10 minutes." And I fucking did it.
Nice.
I just was like up against one of the refrigerators, and I was just going.
Oh, wow. That is impressive.
One of the girls who was also working, she like saw me there, and she was just like. She like got right up in my eye, and didn't blink.
Wow, I love it.
You concern me sometimes.
Yeah.
That's why we hang out together.
It's like 10 minutes of your life you could have been doing
Anyway,
some other pose.
some other pose.
Literally anything
Did
else.
you really have to pick that pose?
Alright, we don't have time for this. Maybe we do.
Okay.
I don't know.
Maybe we do.
It's less appealing than anything else,
Yeah.
honestly.
I was just proud of myself because I showed them all.
It's impressive. It really is. It's a talent.
Go,
Talent to stay still.
you should go to America's Got Talent and show up. Beef.
You should be a mime. That's what it is.
Ugh,
You can pull that off.
I would never. Oh no. Yeah.
You could be a new age mime.
New age mime where I just stand.
You can make shit up as you go, really.
It's progressive.
I'm a new age mime.
Progressive miming.
By new age mime, I
How is
mean
it that
I'm the
bad,
opposite of what a mime
progressive
is. I don't paint my face and I talk.
Yeah.
You're still talking like that.
I can't help it. I don't know what's going on.
You're from Brooklyn now.
It's
Yeah, next thing
fucking
we know,
something.
he's going to start saying, use guys.
Use guys.
Oh, that's.
No, I still say y'all.
That's a thing I can't stand. Use guys.
Use guys.
You won't be swimming with the fishes.
Use guys got some splaining to do.
We'll see. You've already got the laugh to accompany that. You might as well just keep
I don't even hear it anymore. I barely heard it to begin with. It's not even that bad. Jesus Christ, you people are dicks.
I think it kind of was.
No, it wasn't.
I think you're a walrus.
No, it wasn't. Thanks.
I don't know that I've ever heard a walrus to confirm the story. But, yeah. I'll buy it.
Speaking of walruses, did you? I forget.
Where can this go?
I
I
forget.
know. Let's find out.
Shh. I forget which township it is in. But speaking of walruses, did you hear that the KKK is setting up a neighborhood watch program because of recent break-ins?
What does that have to do with walruses?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
I just segued.
You tried.
Well done.
Yeah.
Unless it's the walrus
Anybody have a
doing the
news?
break-ins.
Anybody have a news?
Yeah. Did you? Yeah. The Harrisburg chapter of the Klan has
The fact that they have chapters.
they have organized.
They are
Chapter 1.
Chapter-
Racism.
There's like
Chapter 1.
there's like
Why I hate the Jews.
I think I heard there's like I think I heard there's like 34 chapters in the like
It's
from
the
Harrisburg
sequel
to
of By
Baltimore.
Trying.
Yeah. I like it.
I think I heard there's like 34 chapters from Harrisburg to Baltimore, like in that area. But one of the Harrisburg chapters in I forget which township it is, but apparently Jen Shade and Earl David Reed live in that township.
Oh, yeah.
They were talking about it on the People's Morning Show the other morning when I was going to work. That due to recent break-ins and the Klan feeling that it was potentially black people, they've decided to anonymously start a neighborhood watch program to prevent further break-ins.
Right.
Anonymously. And
Oh,
no
yeah.
one is going to step forth and say, hey, we're helping y'all out. But no, because they don't want to be like, hey, I'm part of the Klan!
I want Earl David Reed to do it. Hey, I'll be part of your watch.
No. Earl David Reed was like, you know what, I might as well just admit it. Yeah, it was me. For those of you that don't know, there's a radio program.
Pilgrim.
And one of the hosts of this morning show named Earl David Reed, he's a funny comedian.
Peter.
He is black.
Yeah, but apparently his shows aren't good. Have you heard the way that he puts shows together?
No, I'm not.
I don't know if we know he does it on purpose, but it's not spoken of by him or his cohorts. He purposely gets terrible comedians to open for him so that he looks better in the show.
That sounds kind of smart, but at the same time, it's not very...
It's terrible. Would you like to know?
Professional.
See, I don't know what this is going to mean to our listeners, but would you like to know some of the names that he gets?
Go ahead.
Nick Aldinger,
No shit.
Jet T. Steckler.
No shit.
I think Nick Aldinger is alright.
He's all right, but he's not any better than he used to be from what I've heard from
I'll leave
back
you
in the
with
comedy
this.
zone.
Fuck everyone. That's my favorite thing he's done.
Yeah, me too. And that's not necessarily a good thing.
Yeah, it was funny.
It was pretty funny. But supposedly he gets terrible talents on purpose.
Nah.
Hey!
Now I'm sad.
Do you have anything else to add, Dave?
We could add Dave.
We can add Dave.
Good add Dave.
Add Dave.
Just add water.
Just add Dave.
Oh yeah.
Water, just add Dave.
It's funny though.
It just
It's the amount of puns that you can make with my name, my first and my last name.
Yep.
I just now discovered this maybe like a year ago, and it just boggled my mind.
Boggle.
Yeah, there's about 4 you can make with my name, and I've heard them all already.
What do you have?
We got, well, they're not really puns, they're just like ways people can put my name in pop culture references.
In Pulp
Right.
Fiction.
In Pulp Fiction
Fiction.
references. We got Casey and the Sunshine Band,
Okay.
Casey Kasem,
Okay.
and that's it.
Like 4.
That's the only ones I can think of off the top of my head.
Oh, okay.
I know there's a couple more. Casey at the Bat. Yeah, that was one.
That's a literate guy telling you that one.
Yeah.
That's a reader there.
Anyway, time for Today I Learned.
What did you today
Hold on.
learn?
Well, no. It's not necessarily a today I learned, but I forgot about the story from yesterday. I had a day off work yesterday, and I was home by myself in here knocking at the door, and I go answer the door, and it's like a middle-aged black lady that has like a thick whatever kind of black accent, and
Accent?
yes, and an old white lady, and
Mormons.
I open the door, and hi, we're Jehovah's Witnesses.
I was close.
And they start going into all of their shit about how Jehovah's Witnesses are like the shit and everything. They're supposed to fucking warn you and ask if you want to talk to them. They're supposed to be like, "Hi, we're Jehovah's Witnesses. Would you like to hear about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints?" They're supposed to ask you.
Yeah.
These
were forceful.
They got smart. They got smart. All right, not only did they walk up to my door, "Hi, we're Jehovah's Witnesses. Here's our fucking shit," but they send me a fucking black woman and a grandma that I can't shut the door on because I feel racist and and fucking hurtful to a grandma. So I stood there and I'm like, yeah, okay, sure. So they're talking and everything. And telling me about everything, and it's like, so you have any questions, comments? Would you like to hear any more, or whatever?
Would you like to know more?
Yeah, I've heard that if you say this, it'll just make them like turn around and go away, and they'll never come back.
Uh-huh.
And I said it, and the thing is, you look at them and square in the face and say, "I'm sorry, but I believe that Jesus Christ is my one true Lord and Savior, and I believe that with my whole entire heart. And I've seen it happen before, that they turn around, they walk away, and they don't come back. They got fucking smart." The black lady looks at me and says, "Oh, okay, in that case, I'll come back in a month and see if you change your mind."
Go fuck yourself.
Wow.
And I was like, okay. And then they leave, and like I wait a couple minutes, and I call my mom like, "Mom, we have a problem." She goes, "Oh God." I'm like, "Yeah, you can say that he's involved." She's like, "What's wrong?"
That's really good.
And she's like, "What's wrong?" I say, "Jehovah's Witnesses." She goes,
Oh, get the gun.
yeah, she says,
Get the Bible and the gun.
She says they're not
Get the
supposed
Bible gun.
get the gun in the Bible. She says they're not supposed to be in the park. There's a no soliciting. Yeah, I know. I didn't get a chance to say that because they just started dumping all their junk on me. Here's the worst part. Okay, what's the worst part? I told them what I'm supposed to say. The whole, "I believe that Jesus Christ is my one true Lord and Savior." And the one lady looked at me and says, "All right, we'll be back in a month to see if you change your mind." I have never, ever heard my mom laugh the way she laughed.
Let's get an impression.
I cannot do it.
Just attempt.
It's almost like the black guy that you were roommates with that laughed hysterically.
Okay.
It was almost like that.
Okay, let's hear it.
I cannot do it.
Do it.
No.
Do it.
I don't want to do it.
Do it.
I really don't.
Potential animation here.
No,
Do it.
I really don't want to do it. No,
Do it.
I don't want to do it. You can't make
Do it.
No. No.
Wait, I don't have my hoodie on.
Power. Do it. Unlimited power.
No, I don't want to do it.
Do it.
I don't want to do it. But
Do it.
yeah, so yesterday I learned that Jehovah's Witnesses have gotten fucking smart.
Or
Well,
they
I
just
feel like Jehovah's Witnesses have seen some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I think they have.
I just put that on Facebook right now. I thought of it at the beginning of your story, and I went, that's funny.
That's pretty good.
And I kind of want them to come. I kind of want them to come back now and be and just be like, man, I've seen some shit. Like the grandma's talking like that in that voice, like she's just like, I've seen some shit. And
You're possessed.
I just want you to convert to Latter-day Saints. That's all I want you to do, darling.
I
want
only.
you to see
Here, have
shit
these
too.
cookies.
Sorry about that. I'm only with the former day saints.
Yeah.
Boo, boo, boo! I win.
I think
From downtown.
I think one of the worst parts too is they say, okay, well, we'll come back in like a month to see if you've changed your mind or not. I said, well, I kind of don't want you to come back.
Did you tell them that?
I did. I said, I kind of don't want you to come back because there's probably no chance that I'm going to want to convert.
Yeah.
But
You said probably. That
Yeah,
gives
that's your downfall.
yeah. But just to let you know, I had an unexpected day off today, and I work all week, every week.
Yeah.
And the black lady goes, "Oh, that's okay. If you're not here, we'll leave you a note, and then we'll come back."
And that's
some
when you
other time."
go, no. Wait a minute.
I couldn't say no. That's why the Red Cross keeps calling me, because they always call me with an old lady, and she's like, "Yes, would you like to donate some blood this week?" I'm like, "Yes, yes, I do. What time? Where am I going?" "Oh, you go to the thing that used to be the old sock hop. It used to be a jumping place. Get it? Socks and jump." Yes, I understand that. Just where am I going and what time?
I guess I'm gonna have to donate 2 gallons this time.
That's why I just stopped answering my phone.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. All right. I don't know if I'll be able to stand up quite to that, but here's what I learned today. In this week's Today I Learned. So a little bit of background first.
Okay.
In the late
There it is.
Yeah, hey, wood paneling. Worthy of flash animation in trailer parks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
We're going against trailer parks.
The trailer part.
Nothing. No, put that away. Put that.
Come on,
Put that away.
rolls.
I'm not that bad.
Yeah, rolls can't help it.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
There's no shirt big enough for the 2 of them.
It's gonna need like a tent.
That was funny.
I saw a sign today at the Goodwill when I passed.
It all comes full circle.
And I forget.
Good night, everybody.
I wish I could remember exactly what it was, because I'm gonna fuck it up. It's not gonna be funny if I don't get it right. And it was like kids closed tent sale or some shit. It's like there's some big fucking kids.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, back in like the
Edit that out, Barry.
No.
It's you.
No. I don't edit things out.
back in the late 1800s, these 2 guys went to the pyramids in Egypt to see if they could to just do some archaeological diggings,
Mhm.
see if they could find anything, and they found this treasure trove of just papers, just a huge amount of just torn up pieces of paper and stuff. They had various writings on them, and they've spent up until now, and they're still doing it, trying to translate all of these little fragments of paper, see what
Wow.
they say on them.
That's very interesting.
And they've really only figured out about what 1% of them say, and they have only gone through a small amount as
Okay.
is.
All right.
But my favorite thing that they found that has been fully translated
Cat's wall.
that would have been funny. And sacrilege.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
bees.
The bees, they sting. I don't think there were bees in Egypt. But...
Egypt.
There-
Yeah!
Get out.
We're blending words out the ass. Out the
That's
blast.
how comedy works.
Yeah, pretty much.
Papers. What they say.
One in particular, they theorized it was part of a book that had been very widely circulated in the ancient world because it
Was
was.
it porn?
Hold on.
It was. It totally was. He didn't say no. It totally was. Go on.
It was in Greek, so it had come from Greece, and they were reading it, and this is what it said. Oh, I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Uh-oh, it's thick and big as a roof beam. Yes, Wes, it was porn.
How am I so good at this?
It was a sex novel that was probably one of the most widely read books at the time.
I need to stop being.
I find
So
that
it's
to be
the
alive.
Egyptian version of 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah.
It's thick
Pretty
and
much.
big as a roof beam.
It's 50,
Which
50
this is
slabs
from
of gray.
Greece, so that sort of makes sense.
The fuck is going on?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, it's
today.
thick and big as a roof beam, and this person is on fire.
That's some
I
kinky shit.
think their barn is burning down. It's a bad omen.
Is that what the kids are calling it these days?
Yes.
'Cause
Oh,
these
yeah.
days, I mean,
They're burning some
Ancient-
barn, if you know what I'm talking about.
Speaking of archaeological digs,
Archaeological.
just when I got here, I was checking Facebook and I happened to peer over at the top stories. You know the fabled site, like grave site of like the E.T. video game
yes.
and all the other shitty games that just dumped in the desert.
Oh,
Did
yeah.
they find it?
Found them,
They found it!
That's great.
isn't it?
What games were there?
I don't know. I think they actually just found it like today.
Okay. Do you want to
So-
give some background for those of people?
For those of you who aren't aware, so they're in what year was it? 84.
Something
They-
like
Whenever the
84.
video game crash was.
Yeah, there was a big video game crash where every game sucked a giant dick to the point where everybody was on fire.
It was as big as a roof beam.
Yes. You're ahead of me now.
Nope.
Yeah, I think he's ahead of everyone at this point.
And so
I'm ahead.
I think they were Atari games, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
Because
like
they
E.T.
really wouldn't have been much anything else. So they realized that nobody's going to fucking buy these pieces of shit. And in fact, they had actually done kind of like sneaky little ways to get video games into different things. I don't remember any of them, but they were sneaky little things. And they realized these motherfuckers aren't going to sell.
Yeah.
So rumor had it that they took their warehouse and just took everything in it and just dumped it somewhere into the fucking desert.
That's great, and they found it.
And it was an urban legend for a long time. Going, you know, people going, it might exist. We don't know. Fucking found it.
That's awesome. There's one other thing I want to share, and it's just dumb as shit. I was taking out the cardboard to all the place where you take cardboard, whatever it's called, recycling. That's what it is.
Yay!
And I saw the bagel company that
Bagel.
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 the
That's
bagel
not-
company where we get our bagels is called Just Bagels, and their slogan is, "It ain't a bagel unless it's just a bagel."
How did they survive going under?
How dumb is that? It ain't a bagel unless it's just bagel.
I would have preferred if their slogan was just bagels. We got nothing else.
Just bagels. That's it.
It's so dumb.
Yeah, that's awful.
It's terrible, is what it
It
is.
was just terrible. For whatever reason, Charles Barkley got like 800 views the other day.
Why are
That could have That could have been my dad. Because
On Reddit,
okay,
like
not already.
600 views came from
Okay.
Reddit.
Because I feel like he has watched it a few times because I said something and he looks at me and he says that's terrible. And I go, what was that? It's terrible. That's not what you said before. I'm just gonna let that go.
your dad is the most strangely proportioned man I've ever
He is.
seen. He's got his stomach in his chest.
Yeah.
He does.
But here's the analytics. I'm going to run across a couple days for you, and you see if you can figure out which day it had a bunch of views. 106, 94, 83, 64, 91, 99, 778.
I found it.
153. Yeah. That's the one.
Yeah. I don't know why you obsess over that video so much, considering it's obviously going to get a lot of views.
I like just seeing where it comes from. Mostly outside sources other than just YouTube.
But it's a video that everybody would think is funny.
Yeah, but I like to see where it goes.
Well, I think it's terrible.
It's like Flat Stanley. Nobody gives a fuck about where Flat Stanley is, but you follow him.
Did everybody else have to do that in elementary school?
They
Yeah.
tried, we gave up.
Yeah, I sent my flat person to Las Vegas.
Nice. Where he gambled away his life savings.
Yeah,
Married a stripper,
when I told
divorced
my-
her 3 months later,
when I
and we
t-
haven't heard from him since. We presume he's dead.
he's done way too much cocaine. He's in a paper bin somewhere.
Aha!
But no,
I love it.
I told my
Got fucking shredded.
I told my teacher that I'd sent him to Las Vegas, and I distinctly remember her going, "What?" I'm sorry, where? And she said, "No, I have family there." Oh, okay.
God.
Now, okay. Because I didn't do it.
Dear Mr. Casino Man, I want you to make my Flat Stanley Man play all the casino games in the universe. Thank you, Billy.
You open up the letter, 21 black. Alright, I'll do it. It's like a 5 in there.
For those of us, such as me, that don't know what the fuck a Flat Stanley is, describe, please.
Well, the guy named Stanley.
And he was flat.
He's flat.
It's
Okay.
a book
That's all I know.
written by someone a long time ago, and it was about how he's laying in bed this is the plot of the story. He's laying in bed,
Spoiler alert.
and a bulletin board falls on him, and he gets flat. He's laying in bed, and in the night, a bulletin board falls on him. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
And it makes him flat. So he
Okay.
goes all over the world flying because he's paper thin. So what elementary school teachers like doing is, you know what? That's a great way to get more worldly. So they make you cut out a paper version of yourself, fold it up, and mail it to someone really far away. And then they take it different places, you get it back, and you get it. That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
That's why you-
My grandparents live in Harrisburg.
That's not very far at all.
I'm fucking 4. That's far to me.
With the straightest face you can mother. I'm fucking 4. My brother did the same thing, and my relatives had a motorhome, so they took it all across like Arizona
Nice.
and New Mexico and California, and so they made a book out of it, and I think we still have it, but it's just like you took a piece of paper sightseeing. I hope you realize that.
I'm proud of yourself. You look like a fucking dick.
The
Yep.
Stanley Chronicles.
Yeah, the Stanley Parable.
Coming summer 2017.
Coming
Listen,
summer 18, 16, 5,000.
The Stanley Chronicles.
Rob Schneider is a carrot.
And a Stanley.
It's just one. He's only one.
Rob Schneider used to be a Stanley, but then he became another Stanley. This summer, Rob Schneider is Stanley turned into Stanley.
What?
I don't know. I pulled that out of my ass.
Well, put it back. God. Oh, man. So, the other day at work, Thursday at work, I had to help pull out an MRI machine out of a building. It was fucking stupid. I learned that an MRI machine is fucking 3,000 pounds.
And it's as thick and big as a roof beam.
And it's on fire.
Once I thought it was going to catch fire because apparently they don't stop humming for days. Like you
They're
unplug
just sitting
them.
there in the office.
I would have felt better if it were doing that. But like, all right, you hear that? It's like
You hear that, listener?
it's like 6 octaves lower, and it's not quite the of the magnet, But it's a...
It's like a very disgruntled old man.
Yeah. Normally, in very good circumstances, it takes a team of 6 guys to pull an MRI machine out of a building. The reason why I was there is I had to pull out the door frame that it was coming out through because it was too short for the MRI machine. Normally, under good circumstances, it takes 6 guys to do it. I don't know what the fuck was going on with this building, but it took that team of 6 guys, 2 glass guys, a contractor, and a goddamn electrician
The glass guy's broke.
to get this thing out. And the entire time, like, I'm in the back pushing it out of the building, and I was granted the ability to use my drill sergeant voice to yell push and hold and turn
Yo hee ho.
over the and I thought it was going to catch fire at some point.
What does your drill sergeant voice sound like?
Push! Hold! Turn!
That's only 7 words.
I know, that's why it's a drill sergeant voice.
Yep.
When I worked at
It
Amazon...
sounded like you said push,
Yeah.
all tired.
When I worked at Amazon,
I
during
do those too.
during our startup, we would do stretches, and if there wasn't someone that the manager wanted to pick on specifically, they just like leave it open. Who wants to lead us in stretches? And I decided I was going to do it. And I had the loudest voice. I was the loudest, the clearest, and the most like interactive
Thanks, Bose.
because
that was hilarious.
I'm on a roll today.
that's good. That they've ever heard in that building. Like they could hear me from across the other side of the warehouse. But I would stand there like, "Hey!" and everyone put their head up. Down! And they put their head down. And fucking, how did it go? Arms out front! And then we put our arms out front. And behind! And put them behind. Box squats! And we do box squats. Pivot! And pivot! Pivot! Last time!
Take it back now, y'all.
Thank you. But yeah, and for that next week, everyone came up to me and they're like, "Were you ever in the military?" "No, sir, I was not in the military." "You should be, because oh my god, your voice, you are meant to yell at people."
And that's why we're here today.
That's why I'm here today.
Now we can end it.
But I had like a 2-hour break waiting for the actual guys to come pull the MRI machine out of the building. So during that time, I'm just looking up, like I'm trying to keep myself entertained. And I happen to remember that my great uncle that I hunt with is a cowboy shootout partaker. Like I don't know what he participates in cowboy shootouts.
Was he there when it actually happened?
No. So I decided to just keep myself entertained and I kind of wanted to learn more about it. I looked it up and stuff about it. Today I learned is that apparently I forget what the actual name is. I know I didn't write it down.
Yeah.
I wanted to check again to see if I wrote it down. It's I forget what the name of the association is. It's like National Shootout Association or something of the sort. They have banned the consumption of alcohol during competitions because they feel like it's a performance enhancing drug. I am not kidding. If if I find the website, I will send it somewhere. But
off into the void.
It's just of the sort. It says alcohol is banned due to the potential of performance enhancement. Because apparently some people...
Just one lucky slap just got drunk once and beat the shit out of everybody.
Yeah. And by beat the shit out of everyone, he just ran around and just pistol whipped everyone.
Yeah, he shot him.
Either way.
He was just like, no, I'm good.
Bobby! What was it that we were doing?
We were listening to that dubstep song,
Yeah.
and it goes. And I go, Mother of God, it's all toilet sounds.
But what was it that I was doing that? Oh, no, the Bobby No thing. I don't remember.
Bobby No, Bobby No.
Yeah, I said Bobby No, Bobby No, boo.
Bobby Joe.
Yeah.
I saw a sign on the way down here for a restaurant. It was a billboard.
Did you say restaurant?
Yeah, oh yeah. It was.
Would you do it if I showed you my Tommy?
Is it the one I'm thinking about, please?
It was called Holy Joe's.
Oh, okay. All right.
Bobby Joe.
And the
Whoa.
the logo has, you know, like a friendly looking dude with a halo, but Holy is spelled Holey. I'm guessing maybe he got shot. That's how he died.
Yeah,
So,
I was expecting like goatsy or something.
I was talking about.
If you don't know
the fuck out
If
of
you don't know what that is, good.
Good.
I was talking about cross keys. How remember last summer they had 15% of proceeds go to no cheerleaders.
Oh yeah. That was funny as hell.
This one is no club something. I forget what it is.
No sports club.
No sports club. There's like a thing like specials this night. No sports club.
That is a special.
That's special.
For those of you that don't know, this is like inside the actor's studio or some shit. When we say no, we mean New Oxford. They abbreviate it as no.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So.
No, really didn't know that.
Really?
Yeah.
You just thought that it meant 15% of proceeds went to no cheerleaders.
I didn't bother figuring out what it meant. It was funnier knowing that it meant looking at it that way.
So yeah, 15% of proceeds don't go to no cheerleaders. Because fuck them. I keep talking like this. I can't.
Hey, you guys!
Hey, those guys!
Love it.
Chuck is from Brooklyn.
Is he?
That's why he looks like that. From Brooklyn.
I see.
It's Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
It's good. Brooklyn is good.
No, it is not. It is the terrible place to live.
Brooklyn is terrible.
Terrible place to live. I feel like we are now.
Yeah,
we are. Yes.
I feel like we're done.
Yeah, the entire city of Brooklyn is going to do a drive-by here, and they're just going to shoot up.
I imagine that's like just a mass of buildings. Just
You just hear this rumbling and the ground shakes.
It's
like what the fuck is that
from Monty Python?
Yeah.
With the fucking
called?
Meaning of Life, I think.
that's like the only other one I've seen.
Yeah.
It's like a bunch of buildings.
It's
Yeah.
Christmas
Pirates.
in heaven again.
They do things.
They do things.
That's what happens at the end of the of that movie. What the hell
I'm
is
sorry, what?
I think there's children dying outside the studio.
that would be fitting.
Brooklyn's here!
Oh, it's Brooklyn. Yeah, you're right.
But no, at the end of that movie, a bunch of people in a log cabin eat salmon, and they all the Grim Reaper comes in and is like, "You all died from eating the fish." No, we didn't. Yeah, you did. They just like argue for like 15 minutes, and then they go to heaven where it's Christmas every day.
That would get tiring eventually, wouldn't it?
The end. You guys got that to look forward to. And
Christmas every day?
Yay!
As long as I get hookers.
all right.
New hookers every day.
On that note,
I just thought like maybe it'd be like Groundhog Day, where I wouldn't get new hookers every day, and then yes, I would get really bored. Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Now I get it.
Yep.
focus on that mole on her forehead, and you're just like, you can't do this anymore.
I've heard of Whispering Eye, but this one's fucking ridiculous. Whispering Eye is a vagina. With,
Okay.
With
Yes.
dreadlocks.
Okay.
It's a pussy face.
Okay.
On that note,
Right.
say goodnight, everybody.
You're gonna cut this one off like 5 minutes early, right?
Good night, everybody.
Encore!